are wrapped up in the unconscious cult, not occult, but cult psyche, rear their heads as salacious and dilating titles for them will, such as criticism of their unconscious leader because of the manner in which they feel they have to defend them in a universal aspect. The conception of they can do no wrong and no one is right to have grievance, right? And so I air my grievance about Jason Brashears of Archaics quite boldly. And it's bold because here I am not just insulting a man of X success, but also defending a man who has been unjustly defamed by the community, right? It irritates me, this way of human nature that those who would be on a path of enlightenment or gnosis and such would hold to. And here are the errants, right? Who look, all of these people are disenfranchised Christians. That's the joke. You can tell. You can tell it's ultimately what they are, right? They're never gonna get out of certain needs. I'm not gonna be all out harsh, because although there's this cult-like thing that's being allowed to pass because of its usefulness being overlooked, and any cult leader is going to tell you that their followers are free, independent, automatic. Of course you're going to say that, right? And it's hard to tell because, there's the idea of the agreement, right? But hey, it's just like Owen Benjamin and the Bears. The absolute level of you're a bear everywhere, always, and to all people, as opposed to, I am myself. I don't have to be a bear. I wear the bear mantle. Because I am among those peers, right? But no, there's the need to emblemize, right? Because you want to use such things as a standard, as a banner, as a clarion call. And so there's bears, there's errants, it's just like, if you're a Slipknot fan, you're a maggot, right? There's all sorts of titles, and even something like a maggot, right? People will take on the maggot as a Slipknot fan to say, what? I am going to eat the dead. Because I am life. And that's why Slipknot fans are called maggots, because they love life. Why? Because Corey Taylor and the band love life. The deep level of love and connection to those formerly in the band who have passed away. Therefore, they are maggots, right? Why are you an errant? Why are you a bear? It's okay to have fun with that sense of belonging. I'm not particular to doing that kind of thing. But unfortunately, I can't find people who are particular to doing that kind of thing that don't end up letting it be too much a part of their personality. And I don't think it's okay to do that kind of thing when it has to be roped into others. You sacrifice your own sense of self. You become a part of the psyche of the herd or the horde, right? This is the collective ego. Freud was correct in many contexts about the collective ego. Very fucking correct. And I believe that the way that Jason handled the call to debate by Jason's own standards, which then he had to reveal secret standards. That's what happened. James said, I'll debate you. And Hill said, nope. Didn't you know these standards that I'd never posted before until you showed up? Everybody knows this when you debate somebody, right? And then he fucking posts his actual standards for debate instead of just saying that it's open to anybody who has cohesion fucking thought, especially one that has his own sense of voice and is an author in his own right. A different kind of author, no doubt, but also has demonstrated that his mind is perfectly capable of this arena. And that, I'm sorry, you break down and psychoanalyze Jason's reaction, and it's classic avoidance. It's classic. And it's a mixture of not being capable of defending something because he knows how James is, probably. Because also he knows about the ill wind of his name amongst groups like Alpha Vedic. And for a man who could drop archaics in a heartbeat and go back to being an extremely successful landscaper since his time in prison, he's afraid of losing clout, so he won't do it. He either won't do it or he's using it as an excuse because he doesn't want to do it because he's a shit person. A shit person with a lot of good ideas. And people that don't listen will act like I'm attacking Jason's ideas. I'm not. I'm not here to say that the plasma apocalypse isn't coming and that there isn't going to be a vapor canopy and blah, 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 blah. I'm not here to say that. I kind of dig those ideas. I kind of think they have clout and such. Because I'm a fair motherfucker. Very fair motherfucker. I don't care how ignorant you think I fucking am. I don't care how many books Jason has read. Jason read all those books because he's a felon who can't leave the fucking country. He doesn't know outside the continental United States. He doesn't. He's never traveled. He can't travel yet. If he's an innocent man, then I hope he gets his nonsense expunged. That's also not my issue. I don't think he's a piece of shit because of his past. I think he's a piece of shit specifically because of how he fucking treated James True on Twitter. X. Whatever. I'd rather call it Twitter. Fuck Elon Musk. He's not fooling me. But anyway, so Jason's whole platform is, look at all the books I've read and look at all the books I wrote. That's his platform, right? I've watched a lot of the fucking videos, you know, since he changed up a whole bunch of things and has, you know, changed the focus away. So, you know, like, he makes a lot of fucking filler shit now, right? Has out all these fucking interviews on and shit like that, you know? Having Roger Spur showing you the pussy on Jupiter, right? Yeah, the big red spot on Jupiter is a pussy. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying that it was such a cringy fucking delivery of it. I'm like, God damn it, man. Could one of you guys like fucking like realize that, you know, the chuckles on this shit was 10 years ago? We're past the chuckles on this shit. Right? But at any rate, you've got your large group of people. I'm not impressed. Joe Rogan's got a lot of fans. I don't think your intelligence factors in to how on point you are with listening to Joe Rogan on his smartest episodes. Right? It doesn't. You're just a big group having fun with your success. That's all it is. You're having fun with your fucking success. And there's obviously something wrong with your success if you have to put other people fucking down personally for criticism of your work when you're asking your work to be criticized in open debate. Debate me, bro. Debate. No, except for you. Right? And so you fucking destroyed the fair platform you wanted to debate on. Now people understand that there's a certain standard. You're trying to pretend that this is just James True, because James True is unique, but there will be others of rational thought that'll have never heard of James True that may come around one day, and you're gonna have to fucking repeat and rinse and repeat this fucking cycle. And eventually people will catch on that it's a fucking script you made to avoid something. Right? Because you don't want to debate somebody that may have a completely different epistemology than you. You want people with the same epistemology as you debating. That's like debating what the outside of a house looks like without having somebody outside of the house telling you what they see. You need somebody outside of your fucking house, Jason. You don't want to debate people outside of your fucking house. You want to debate about outside the house from inside the fucking house. And you want to have a debate in Plato's cave. That's what you're fucking doing. You're debating within Plato's cave. You're debating about the books. Right? This is biblidolatry. You're still a bibliodolatrist. You just turned in your Bible for history books in general once you found out that the Bible was just a collection of fucking Josephus approved fucking history mixed with the mythology, right? We're all in agreement about that. Unfortunately, that's nothing to fucking operate a movement from, is it? So that's what we suffer. Anyway. James is self. Jason is not self. Maybe. Also, there's not necessarily something inherently wrong with selfism or not selfism in certain contexts, right? And it depends. I'm coming from a place, I've got certain Libra placements in my chart, which juxtaposes the fact that I'm an Aries. So I wrestle with the self, not self paradigm to a crippling degree my entire life. And so this level of how I fucking exude my attitude is a personal aspect that you must bear as I must share. Because I need to be doing this, and I need to have a certain presentation about me, presence, posture, attitude, tone of voice, cadence, all these things. It's a whole show, because I got a lot of Leo going on too. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts. But I love it. It's just a question of how much do I feel like asking for a punch in the face, right? apologize. That's the way I talk. I talk like I'm not afraid of you, right? It's this whole fucking thing, and it's talking a little bit in a violent context over fucking matters of the mind, which is kind of ugly or whatever. But I'm also just being raw and fucking real because this is there's something wrong. I don't like letting that shit slide. I believe in making a certain kind of world, and that means speaking up about what I like to see in this world and what I don't like to see in this world. I'll take Jason's ideas. I don't need his fucking character. Right? He can change his character if he wants. He can fucking pretend or whatever. I just want to see him fucking, like, do the right thing. Treat people the right way. That's all I fucking ask. Anyway, I gotta drop my car off at the shop and get to work. Thank you guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.